5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One out. Next flag up. Hi, Greg Clark for the Riverside Yacht Club Race Committee with you. Out on Junior, we're getting ready to set up to anchor for the Vespers race on a Thursday night. We're setting up to W today, which is the typical place you start and the place you always finish in Vespers. W is right off the bow here. There you can see it, we're underway. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going right up next to W. And why am I going right up next to W? Well, W is in the GPS as a mark. And so I want to see how accurate this mark is because I haven't been on the boat recently. And guess what? The GPS says it's pretty accurate. It says we're about 50 feet away from W and it's to our south. And guess what? That is probably where it is. Now, this doesn't have to be exactly right, but we're going to want to know how long to set the line. Right? Guidelines say that in medium breeze, the length of a line should be about 1.5 times the cumulative length of the biggest division. So if our biggest division is, let's say, 10 40-foot boats, that's 400 feet. And we'd want to set then a 600-foot line. So that lets us know about how far away from the line we'll want to be when we go through the process of setting our anchor out. The last thing I think about when I go to set my anchor is I want to try and get a good view of where the wind is, drive the boat directly into the wind. But when I anchor, I'm going to go much further forward than you think that you're going to. If you're starting at W, it's a fixed mark. We can't move W to try and get a square line. The biggest mistake I see race committees make on a Thursday night is they drop the anchor at a perpendicular line to W, then by the time the race committee boat drifts back, the pin is way favored, everyone piles up at the pin and you end up with a bunch of protests. So what you actually need to do is you need to go about 100 feet or 150 feet forward into the wind past a parallel course, past a perpendicular course to W. So if the breeze is at 180, you'd want the course to W to bear 270. South wind, east-west line. You'd actually want to go well past that, probably 100 feet, which is probably 3 of Junior's boat lengths before you drop your anchor. Then you could control how square the line is by bringing your anchor up or back so that you get a square line.